4 months ago, I came out with a video that said the number 4. It said the title was ridiculous, rude, or downright funny comments we get, and it was a vlog, and it was a 48-minute vlog, and that's what it was. It was comments that we get on the channel, and well, that we get on this channel, and then Kevin has a separate channel called Lunchtime Review, and so it was a combination of both of those channels, but comments that we get. And a lot of you really liked that video. You said that you enjoyed it, and they said you should do this every single month. Well, thank goodness. I'm glad we don't have enough rude or negative comments to make a video a month on these. So what I do is I save them up, and you can see it's taken 4 months now. And so I have another set of comments. Now, and a lot of people, it surprised me. They were like, I was so scared that you were going to read something that I wrote. But most of you are so sweet, so nice. And like I said, we don't get a lot of these comments, thank goodness. And that's why it takes us a while to collect them. But if I do happen to read something that you wrote, I don't hold anything against anybody. No. I really don't.
Most of these are people that have never commented before.
Yes.
And never see them after.
Yes, most of these people don't watch the channel. They don't watch on a regular basis. They aren't subscribed to the channel. They have just come by and decided they were going to leave a comment, and that's what happens. Most of these people, I've never seen a comment from them before. And that's the thing, is like, if you establish yourself in the community in our on our channels, then I recognize your name. I recognize you, and I recognize your comments, and I can tell a lot from people. I can tell how old you are or how young you are. I can tell about your personality.
Or at least a good guess.
I've got a good guess on most of them. I can tell a lot about your personality, whether you're a really positive, outgoing person, or whether you're gloom and doom and negative about everything. It comes across in the comments. It does. And I get used to seeing these. And so I know when people have just come by and left a crappy comment or a funny comment.
But thank you for your engagement.
Yes, it's engagement. It's engagement.
YouTube appreciates it.
Yeah, YouTube appreciates it. We appreciate it because you're watching the video. You've clicked on it. But to leave a comment is bonus. And we like a comment. But a lot of these just... and I'm going to laugh, and some of you may not think it's appropriate that I laugh, but I find humor in weird. I have a very odd sense of humor. I laugh at very inappropriate things. I laugh at inappropriate times, and that's just me. And I've said it during the last video. I think to be on YouTube, you have to have a sense of humor.
Oh yeah, you can't let this stuff bother you.
You can't let this stuff bother you, and or you'll go crazy. So this, or you'll stop. So this isn't for everybody. YouTube is not for everybody. But I tend to laugh and go on, or I delete or block. Like if it's something, I've gotten really crude sexual comments before, and I just delete it, block it, and move on. But I don't think about it. I don't obsess over it or anything like that. I just think, wow, they've got issues, and I go on. Some people, that would really bother them, and they, you just can't let stuff like that bother you. So, do you want me to go over the stuff on my channel first, or the stuff on Lunchtime Review first?
Just, you can pick whatever. Mine's shorter.
Oh, okay. Well, then do you want to do yours?
Truly, okay.
Okay, on Kevin's Lunchtime Review channel. So, 5 days a week, Monday through Friday, he does a video for lunch. And that's how the channel started out. Kevin was he was at work, taking stuff to work. And so this is stuff you would take to work. And that has continued on. So a lot of people have said, I wish you would bake things in the oven. But that's not the tradition of the channel. That's not the name of the channel.
Even the air fryer is a little odd because most people don't have air fryers
at work. But, yeah, but he does use.
But I do a few of them.
Yeah. So here's a comment on your channel. You have heart attack creases. You have heart attack creases in your earlobes. Get it checked out.
No, and it was all caps.
And this must be the same
I'm
person.
sure it's the same version.
This is all caps too, which if you type in all caps, it means you're screaming.
It's basically your
So
screaming.
you just need to know that if you don't know that, that means you're screaming at someone when you type in all caps. So I'm assuming the same person wrote, you should keep an eye out for your heart health. You have deep creases in your earlobes. That's a heart sign.
It might be. And I'm sure that's their concern for me. I appreciate that. I get regular exams. They do EKGs on me, you know. They do regular checkups, and I've never had any heart issues. Now, my dad did.
It did.
So,
I mean, it could happen.
So, yeah.
we don't want it to.
Yeah.
We hope it doesn't.
So it's possible, but anyway, thank you for pointing that out.
And to notice your earlobes.
Yeah. Well, I got big ears. So, I mean,
I don't think you have big ears.
I used to work with somebody, and they were behind me, remember, in the car? And she sent you a message or something saying, I knew Kevin was in front of me because I could see his ears.
She did say that. I forgot about that.
Because I always had short hair, and I guess my ears are...
You know what, though?
You can see my ears.
I don't think he has big ears.
Mine don't stick out. We just watched a show where the guy's like literally
I was
Dumbo
going to say,
ears. It's huge.
we watched a show. We just finished a season of something. And it was funny because I've commented on his ears from the get-go. I've been like, those ears. If I had
It sticks
those,
right out from his head.
I would have to get them pinned back. Honestly, it would bug me. Clearly, they don't bug him. But in the end of the show, he was lit up from the back.
Yeah, it was like a really
backlit.
bright spotlight.
And so
that.
his head was a normal shade, but his ears were lit up.
They were glowing red.
They were like Dumbo. I mean, and they were just like.
Funny.
So anyway.
So my ears do stick out a little bit, but I mean, you know, whatever.
It's okay. It's
Again,
okay.
thank you.
Yeah, it's okay. Somebody said 3 minutes of content stretched into 20.
See, I see that as you need to go back to TikTok and watch those little short videos.
Yeah, you're not getting a lot of explanation, or you're not getting a good review.
Or they're cutting.
Or yes, they're
chopping
cutting.
it up.
Yes, they're chopping it up. We give very in-depth reviews.
And I don't plan any of that stuff. It's all just said from the top of my head. And sometimes I may say the same thing 2 or 3 times. It's because I don't have a script. I've never eaten it before. I'm just going off the top of my head. So it's like, you know.
Yes. Yeah.
Say what you're going to say, you know.
Right. Yeah. And they say stretched into 20 minutes.
Most of my videos aren't that
It
long.
must have been something where you were reviewing a bunch of different
It
things.
could be. I don't
because
remember.
Kevin's videos very, very rarely go over 10 minutes. Mm-hmm. Usually most of his videos are like 10-minute videos. A lot of them are 7 or 8-minute videos. They're very short.
Yeah. I try not to drag it out. I don't try to drag it out for the YouTube algorithm.
No,
on purpose, like some people do that I watch.
Exactly. But the only reason the comment is kind of insulting is because there are big channels that have millions of views that do very specifically try to make it a certain length of time for the algorithm, and Kevin doesn't do that. So you just, yeah.
Mine are what they are. They fall where they fall.
Yeah, exactly. So, okay, along that same thing, 8 minutes of my wasted time to the review. Can never understand your mumbled title.
Hey guys, welcome to another Lunchtime Review. I say it every time.
That's his title. Welcome to another Lunchtime Review.
And I've said that so many times that I do tend to say it really fast. So I agree. That's a me problem. And I know that. And I've tried to slow it down, but then I'm in the moment of doing the review and I'm just trying to get to saying the name and not screwing up and forgetting to say something or forgetting the price, which I've done before, saying where we've forgotten it, where I've gotten it from. So you're processing all that stuff while you're trying to talk, and it's just hard to do. You know, I'm not a professional communications or broadcast major. I haven't studied that stuff, so it's just me talking.
Kevin never thought he would be on YouTube.
No. I was amazed I got in front of students and taught for years.
Yeah, that was a big deal to get up in front of a class and speak.
Yeah.
But no.
I always got nervous on the first day. Would today if I were to get in front of a class.
You've always been really good, though.
Yeah, once I get started,
good.
it's fine. Because I always realize they don't know anything that I don't already know. So
Right, exactly. Well, and we're all human. We're all going to make mistakes.
Yeah, admit your mistakes and go on.
Yeah, exactly.
But anyway, that's what I'm thinking. You're sitting there processing all that stuff while you're still talking about. You're still having to talk while processing, and it's hard to do.
I think that's a great point because I hadn't thought about that part of it. Kevin does do this intro. The same thing, and then he has to get to whatever he's going to talk about. So I can really relate that to our channel because we've had things that I literally can't pronounce, cannot pronounce it, and I will write it out on a piece of paper, the name of this freaking cheese or something that's going to be
waka waka.
Yeah, something really weird that we've never had in Central Kentucky until till now, and it's like, really, where did this word come from?
From the ice caves of the Antarctic.
So I have, if you could only see the way I have had to write it out and then say it and say it and say it.
And you're nervous about it.
Yeah, because you know that people out there are going to be like, you said it wrong.
That'd be in a negative comment later.
No matter what. And so I'm just trying to say, I'm the same way. I'm trying to say, today, Kevin and I are going to try. And then by the time I get to it, I've already forgotten again how to say it.
Literally.
It's like, I can't help it, okay?
Yeah.
So I understand what you mean by welcome to another Lunchtime Review. And then he has to remember how to say this weird name that he's never said before.
There's so many times I've said, I've asked her, will you look up how to say this? And I'll listen to it like 3 times. And I'll get in the review and it's like, I forgot.
And ultimately, here's what you got to keep in mind. Is we're reviewing the food and the flavor of the food.
Now how you say it.
Is it good or is it bad? Even if we butcher it, we try our best. I don't want to offend anybody. However, we're here to tell you whether it's good or not and describe it to you.
Yeah.
That's it. If you want to learn how to say it, then you're on your own.
Whatever that show was, you don't spell it, son. You eat
we
it.
do our best.
That's us.
We do our best. That's all I can say. Okay. These poor people who continue.
Oh, and for the 8 minutes of wasted time, thank you for your comment.
These poor people who continue to buy diet.
I just
soda.
copied it directly. Diet sodas.
Diet sodas, which are worse than the original.
If I can save some calories and some sugar in a day, then I'm going to.
They're talking about Lunchtime Review where he orders like a Diet Coke.
Yeah, I may order
Diet root beer.
I may order a 5,000 calorie meal, but I'm getting a Diet Coke with it. You know, it's and it seems ridiculous.
But he's saving like 200
calories. But I'm also, you got to remember too, when I'm getting these huge, like especially now, if I'm getting a burger and fries, I'm probably going to eat most of that, if not all of it. But if I'm getting multiple things, I'm probably not eating all of it right then. I mean, I'm not eating 5,000 calories right then. I may take some of it home. I may split it with Tami, you know, whatever. But I'm not eating all those calories at one time. So it's you know, it's good to cut back when you can.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah. Dude, you eat like a teenage stoner every day. Dude, he does. We both do.
Yeah. Honestly, some of the stuff on the channel though, I wouldn't normally, if I wasn't doing reviews and wasn't working anywhere, because if you're working somewhere, you probably are eating like this, right? You're taking stuff to work.
Taking easy stuff.
Most people aren't taking leftovers every day to work, so they're taking prepared food. So, but see, I think of, I was never a teenage stoner, so I don't know. And I didn't really know any teenage stoners. But I would think they'd be eating more like junk food and stuff.
I know, like bags of Doritos and stuff.
Not spaghetti and meatballs. You know, I mean,
I know. So that is a kind of a weird comment.
I don't know. Who knows?
Yeah, that is kind of weird.
Maybe they're a teenage stoner.
Yeah, maybe they are. So much more real and authentic when Tami isn't in the car with you.
I don't know what that means.
Kevin, sometimes
there's many times the Tami's in the car and you would never know it because I don't say it.
Yeah, when so they're talking. This person's commenting on when Kevin goes out to eat once a week, and sometimes I'm in the car, sometimes I'm not. But you can't tell when I'm in the car. And
unless
Kevin,
I'm very specific to say it.
And for them to say that he's more authentic when I'm not in the car, That's not even true because I'm not even listening to what he's saying.
No, I'm ignoring her completely during the whole video.
And I'm ignoring him. I promise you, I can sit right next to him for his 10-minute video. And then when he's finished, I can say, so what did you think of that?
Literally.
Because I'm on my phone the entire time and I'm reading or doing my own thing or answering a comment or something. I'm literally not listening to a one word that he says.
No.
So
the only time I call Tami out is when I want her to try something, or she's trying something unique at the same time. Because usually we're out running around on the day I record that, and she's gotten lunch too. And if it's something I haven't talked about before, I might say, "Hey, what did you think about that fish sandwich?" or whatever.
Right.
You know, that's the only time I ever call her out anyway. So most of the time when I'm out to eat, not most of the time, but sometimes, she is with me. So
yeah.
I don't know what that comment is. It's just, you know.
Yeah, I don't get that comment. And they didn't spell my name right, so they don't even know me. So, and then somebody said, too much salt, too much fat, very unhealthy.
Yeah, well, no shit. Duh. That's why I call out
too much salt, too much fat, very unhealthy.
That's why when I do some of these soup, ramen noodles, those kind of things, they're the worst. I will comment on how much sodium they have on them because I'm saying to you, this is not good for you. You should not have 1,000-something milli. You should not have 80% of your sodium in one meal.
Don't buy this. Yeah. Right then, don't buy it. Whether it tastes good or not, it's not good for you.
Know, that Campbell's soup, remember we grew up with Campbell's soup? There's so much salt in any of those soups. It's ridiculous.
Campbell's soup and the Price is Right. The two go hand in hand.
But thank you for pointing out the obvious, Captain Obvious.
Yeah. Well, you know, you said there's a lot of foods that you would never eat if we didn't have these channels. We could list stores that we would never darken their doors. We would never go in, and I'm not going to do it now.
No.
Because that could be another video if people were interested.
I don't want to insult the store.
Well, that's true.
That might be your favorite store.
That's true. It might be your favorite store. It might be the only place you shop. Yeah. I know it is. Some of these are the only places.
So I would never say which ones we would, but we have a list.
We do have a list. It's like if we ever quit doing this channel, we will never go in here again because it's just not our thing at all. Yeah. We're not those die-hard people. No. That was all for lunchtime review.
That's pretty straightforward.
Okay, so
easy.
How are we doing on time? Okay.
We have to reset the camera after a certain time.
Yeah, the camera will just go off after a certain time. So these were comments left on this channel, on Tami Dunn YouTube channel. Kevin, I noticed the spot on your skin on the left side of your forehead near your temple. Have you gotten that checked out?
Yeah, it's this one. It's just an age spot. I mean,
imagine there is somebody that I watch on YouTube, and this person has very distinct places. I'll call them places because I don't want to call attention. They have very specific places on their face. Imagine if I were to get on there and say, what the heck is that growth?
Yeah, have you ever thought about removing that?
Yeah, have you ever thought about removing that? Have you ever thought about, of course they have. Of course, or maybe they might think, well, that makes me. I like that. You know, there's things on everybody.
Well, I mean, I think they were worried that this means something. It's literally just an age
They
spot.
might think it's a skin cancer, but it's a cancer.
Yeah, but I go to the doctor. Like I said, I go to the doctor
because
regularly.
Your dad would get those melanoma things.
Yeah, he'd get them on his hands and stuff.
Yeah, but he had some removed from his face.
He did. But they don't look like that.
I think I have a picture of bandages on his face.
Yeah, this is just an age spot. just a sign of getting old.
Just getting old. Does Kevin really like anything you review?
I don't know where that comes from.
They must think you're negative. Well, on the few videos they've clicked on, they must think that you were negative in those particular videos.
I mean, we have gone through many videos where it's like, this is just awful. Why is anybody buying this stuff? You know, I mean, that's going to happen anytime. There's going to be things that I hate and Tami absolutely loves. Many times.
And vice versa.
Yeah, and vice versa. There's things that I've absolutely loved and Tami's like, oh, that's disgusting. Yeah. So, you know, it goes both ways. But I would think I'm at least neutral to positive more often than negative. A lot of times I'm neutral about stuff. It's like, yeah, it's just okay.
I think when it comes to reviews, I think Kevin is generally nicer than me.
Sometimes.
I really do. I mean, we both go in, even if it's a brand that we have not liked in the past, we both go in thinking this could be the best thing we've ever had.
We tried something very recently that normally is horrible, and I said, hey, this isn't bad.
Yes. And so I don't want to end anybody's culinary dreams, you know. I don't want to do that. My goal isn't, and Kevin's goal isn't to go in and crap all over it, but you have to be honest, and that's what you're here for, right? You're here
for an honest opinion.
You're here for an honest opinion. You're not here for an Instagram opinion. To me, the Instagram opinions,
there's a lot of food review channels that are like this too, though.
Yes, that's true. A lot of them, I've noticed when they're given, a lot of these, especially I see them on Instagram, when a company is sending somebody all the stuff, they're nothing but positive about it because they want to keep getting the stuff. And there are food reviews like that too. There's plenty of those. But we're not like that. We've had plenty of companies send us stuff, and they can be the nicest company ever, and we're going to be honest with you because
that's why we don't get a lot of free stuff.
That's why that's why
we'll get it once and we'll tell the truth and never get it again.
We never get it again. Or I've had companies say, oh, we have something else that we've created that we're going to send you, and it'll never show up because they've watched what we actually said, and we weren't nice about the first thing. But you know, if it's something popular, it's going to get reviewed anyway. So whether they're sending it to me free or not, we're going to let you all know whether it's worth spending your money on, because that's what we want to do, is save you money, save you calories. There's nothing worse than wasting 60 calories or more on a cookie that's just crap. It's just awful. So that's what we're here for, is to try to save you some money. Yeah. I swear I talked about this last time. So this person, I swear this comment was during the last video we did, the negative comments, and now it's on this one, which means they left the comment again. You know, now that I'm thinking, that's what happened. I think we talked about it before, and they left the comment again, so they didn't watch that video. Could you please work on not describing the flavor of things as aggressive and just say strong instead? I don't know what their problem is with the word aggressive, but aggressive is... I
like the word moist.
Yeah, aggressive is it can be a culinary description. It is a description for food.
Yeah, strong, abrasive, like flavor.
Yes, that's what that means. So to me, that's...
The further comment from that person was that it gives it food a human aspect.
That's weird.
I didn't say it had a beard and mustache.
That's weird. That's a you problem.
It has an odd walk. I mean, it can be aggressive.
Yes.
And if you've ever eaten something that's really strong and you're like, wow, that's an aggressive
That's
flavor.
an aggressive cinnamon or cilantro or... Yeah.
Strong is different than aggressive to me. Yeah. Strong just means it's powerful. It's like, wow, I can really taste it. Aggressive means it's harsh and abrasive.
Like a chili powder. It can be really a strong chili powder, but I'm going to love it.
Right.
Aggressive to me is a negative. It means it's
a little too
much. Yeah. And I will continue to use that. Yeah. And if you don't like it, you just don't have to click on the video. I mean, that's to me, that's so petty and silly. Yeah. Okay.
We know the food's not attacking us.
None of that is real food. Highly processed, hydrogenated, dyes added. You're poisoning yourselves and loved ones because we don't keep, we share.
Well, ultimately, I'm not poisoning them. They're choosing to eat it or not.
Yeah.
So that's not me.
Yeah.
And that's another, I hate to say it, that's another one of those no shit. If you're eating a processed food, it's not the healthiest thing in the world for you.
Well,
we're still going to...
I would take that a step further, and I would say you clicked on the video.
Yeah, you knew what it was.
There is a very clear thumbnail There is a very clear description, and clearly they can read because they wrote this comment. There's a very clear description. There is a title. You clicked on this video just so that you could leave a negative comment. So to me, that says more about you than, I mean, give me a break.
Again, thanks for your engagement.
Yeah, you clicked on it, you left a comment.
Keep on clicking and
commenting. Keep
commenting.
on clicking and commenting. Yeah, but it's silly because, of course, it's not real food. It's how do you think we're so pickled and perfect here? It's because we're eating all this stuff. Diabetes in a jar. At your age, you should have known that.
I don't even know what that means.
I don't either.
It's like full of, maybe
I
we were
guess
saying
it was
something
something was
sugary
full
or,
of sugar.
Well, yeah, we like it.
We
that
like
way.
it that way. We want it that way. We want
And
it
I actually
that
don't
way.
think eating too much sugar causes diabetes.
No, that's not how that works.
I don't think that's how that works.
No, that is a very, yes, that's, I was going to say that. That's also an uneducated person saying, when people say that, when people leave that comment, diabetes, I think they know nothing about that. They know nothing about how that works. That is not how that works at all.
You can have gestational diabetes to where, you know, body changes can cause a temporary thing, but not just eating sugar.
Eating sugar does not cause you to have diabetes.
It might cause your sugar to spike, you know.
It's just, doesn't make any sense. Okay. Oh, Tami, no. Why have you changed your logo? It is so gross and doesn't represent you and Kevin well at all. Please change it back.
They're talking about changing it over to like the Nightmare.
It's Corpse Bride or Nightmare Before Christmas.
Yeah,
it's
the one that's on there now.
Yes, the logo that's on there now. I changed it. I changed it early for Halloween, for the fall season. And so it clearly, this person, I would assume you've never watched Corpse Bride. You've never watched The Nightmare Before Christmas.
Or they've never watched any of your holiday videos.
Yeah.
Tammy's big in Halloween. Loves Halloween.
Yes, I'm big into Nightmare Before Christmas and Corpse Bride, and I like Coraline, and I like all that stuff.
We have stuffed animals in our den right now of
Frankenweenie.
Frankenweenie.
I love Frankenweenie. Love.
We love the cartoon.
Every time I'm with the grandkids, I'm like, let's watch Frankenweenie,
They
and
never
they're
want
like,
to.
no. I love Frankenweenie, but that is me. So by saying it doesn't represent me and Kevin, that's not true at all, because it perfectly represents me. I love that stuff. That's like years ago, the outro. If you ever watch Kevin's Lunchtime Review videos, his outro song, I used to use it on all of mine. So we had the same outro song on all of our videos. And it's kind of an aggressive, beady song. Aggressive, beady song. And somebody said, you need to change that. It doesn't represent the channel at all. What do you mean? I mean, I love AC/DC and Metallica, and I'm all into the heavy, I like all kinds of music.
I put the shipbuilding videos that have been going up. I'll put techno in there and everything in the background.
We love all that music.
I love a good beady.
If you follow me on Instagram, I post songs to go with the picture. And you're going to get a variety of everything. Mm-hmm. Some of it's clean, some of it's dirty, some of it's beady, some of it's classical, Mozart. You know, you're going to get a bunch of everything. So I like all kinds of music, but I also like all kinds of movies. And The Nightmare Before Christmas and Corpse Bride and all that, it represents us perfect. And it's perfect for Halloween. After Halloween, we'll probably change it to something else. Maybe
I might get a Christmas one.
Maybe we'll do something Christmassy. Let's see. A video perfectly showing America's obesity problem.
And I wrote a note what kind of video it was.
It was on a food haul.
Yeah, like 14 stores, or food haul from 14 stores, or something like that.
I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but there are obese people in your country too. There are obese people everywhere in every country. There are obese
That's the whole country starving.
Yeah, there are obese people. Exactly.
Even those countries have their obese people too.
Yeah, there are obese people everywhere. So if you think that you're in a specific country where you don't have obese people, you're wrong.
No, my guess is they're from America.
Oh, you think so?
Yeah, they're just saying this is why Americans are obese.
You know what? Nobody's putting food in my mouth, though. Nobody's putting food in your mouth. You choose what goes in your mouth. I choose what goes in my mouth. I choose to spend money on what I want. You choose to spend money on what you want. And you can't be up in other people's business. It's none of your business how other people are eating. They know what's causing them to be obese. They know that, and yet they're making these choices every day. That's just none of your business, really. And
again, thank you for your engagement.
And I'm not obese, so Kevin's not obese.
Well, technically, I'm medically obese.
I don't think you
Oh,
are.
I definitely am.
I have been watching your videos for years now. I'm sorry, but Kevin's coughing in the videos is very distracting. He coughs is just in just about every one. I find it interesting that he never coughs on his own channel. Maybe have a bottle of water next to you when you do the videos. Well, this particular comment I put in here because I wanted the chance to explain. Well, first of all, they make it sound like you're trying to sabotage my channel. Like you don't cough on your videos, but you cough on purpose in her videos.
And I also, when I do cough, I try to be discreet about it. I try to go, and stuff like that. I try to, not be ridiculous about it.
But let me explain. Kevin's videos are at lunch. He's doing those at lunch after he's been up for hours and hours and hours. The videos that you see from me, for the most part, now we do afternoon reviews and I'll do recipe videos, and we're definitely not doing those in the morning. We're doing those in the afternoon. But for the most part, my videos are done in the morning. So what you see us eating is usually for breakfast. And so that's probably a cause of you coughing a little bit sometimes. It's because it's just that the morning whatever.
I got sinus issues, so I got sinuses, and when you get up for about 3 hours, it's all just drains.
And thankfully, I don't have that problem.
It drains down from the top of your head to the bottom of your head, and it's just you get cough, you cough, and
but
stuff.
to leave
and it doesn't happen all the time.
But to leave that comment, like you can help it.
I know.
That would be like somebody having some kind of a nervous tick. I mean,
well,
you just.
And if a bottle of water would help, getting a drink or something, that would be fine.
But you've drank all morning.
Yeah, but it's not like I'm having coughing fits. Now, occasionally I have. There's been occasions where I've coughed like 5 or 6 times constantly. Most of the time, we will stop the video.
Yeah.
And
we will go get a drink.
Get a drink and then get our coughs out, and then come back. There's been a few times we've just left them in there and gone on, but it's usually because you're in the middle of talking. And I've started coughing, it's like, well, I'm just going to cough, it's whatever.
Yeah.
So that doesn't happen very often. I mean,
I don't think it
enough for it to be annoying to somebody.
Yeah, well, it annoyed them enough to leave a comment and to make it sound like you were sabotaging is what I think.
Most of it's
because you don't do it in your videos.
No, it's because it's in the morning.
Who the F opens cereal like that?
Not normal people. I agree.
We don't normally open cereal. Okay, so what we're doing.
Well, first of all, there are people that decanter their cereal like crazy people.
I think that's to me. That's weird.
That is a TF moment.
I think so. To buy a new container for something that already has a container, to me, you've spent money, but then you're spending your time to put the cereal in that container. It's like these people that buy special bottles for their ketchup and stuff. The ketchup already comes in its own freaking bottle. Why are you buying another bottle? It's the same thing. The eggs come in a it's free. You're paying for it at the store. The eggs already come in this, and then you're taking your time to take them out and put them in the, who's crazy? That, to me, that's crazy.
The only time I can see cereal doing that, if you don't eat it right away, then you want to keep it fresh.
Well, I was going to explain how we do it, though.
But, I mean, if you want to keep your cereal fresh, though, if you put it in a container and put a lid on it, I understand.
If your cereal lasts that long.
Yeah, ours don't last.
Ours doesn't last that long.
Yeah.
So, if you're taking the cereal out, but most people are doing it to make it pretty. Like, I've seen, literally, they'll take the Oreos out of the package.
And stack them.
And put them in these clear... It's already in a package. Why are you doing that? crazy. Okay, so the cereal though. We have the box of cereal. We take it out of the box completely to show you. You're watching a food review.
Plus, I can be
Don't
opening.
you want to see how much comes in the bag? Don't you want to see it?
And I can also be opening it and putting it in a bowl while she's talking.
While I'm
about
talking. Yeah, Kevin can be doing his thing.
So we're not doing these 20 minutes of wasted time videos.
Exactly. We're trying to get to it, okay? All right, so...
That's what they're talking about, taking the bag out of the box. It's like,
Yeah.
no, normal people don't eat cereal like that.
No, we
Of
don't
course not.
either. Hello, we're doing a review for you. Somebody else said...
Who would eat cereal dry for 90% of the time?
I know.
Nobody.
But I have had
But we
plenty
did.
of comments that say they eat it dry
Yeah.
too. It's a snack, a lot of
Yeah.
them, but not like
Not
frosted
like,
fillets.
yeah, like we do everything.
Yeah. Huge amount of daily consumption of added sugar.
Yep.
Again, you've clicked on this video.
You know that big cookie is going to have lots of sugar.
So why leave the comment? I mean,
I don't know if that's what it was on, but I'm just saying.
hello. Well, it apparently was something with a lot of added sugar. I mean, why did you click on the video? You knew that going in that it's going to have a lot of sugar. Do you people cook or just eat ultra processed crap?
People are very concerned for our health.
People are very concerned for other people when they should
For
be
other people's
concerned
health.
about they should be concerned about their own health. You know, and this is one of those things too. I probably said this in the last video. I hate to tell you, but nobody gets out alive. We're all gonna die.
It just depends on how long.
Yeah. I'm here for a good time, not a long time. I want to enjoy what I'm eating. I want to kind of enjoy myself a little bit.
But we do cook.
So if you want to eat peas and lettuce all day, then you do that. But don't put that off on me. I can eat what I want.
Peas and lettuce with some mayonnaise and some nature seasoning.
A wilted salad, bacon grease.
Oh, I never really liked wilted salad.
You don't like a wilted
No, I know
salad?
my grandparents made it. But what's funny is, though, about that, people look at what we try on video and think that's our whole life.
Yes.
These little snapshots of food we review, they think we live our whole life like that.
Yeah.
And it's just funny.
Although, I mean, I don't eat like an athlete, that's for sure.
No.
But a good video to watch if you're ever curious. I do a monthly, usually it's at the very, very beginning of each month. I'll do a random meals or a what I ate, and I'll show random meals that we've had. So now
That may not help our case either. 'cause
That
some
may
of
not
stuff's
help.
Not very good either.
no, well, I mean, but that shows like what I ordered at restaurants, what you ordered at restaurants. But you know, the thing about it is when you go out to eat at a restaurant, I want to have, again, I
Good
want to
food.
have a good time. I want to
not gonna
have
order
good
a salad
food.
out.
I'm not going to order peas and lettuce. You know,
My mom was one that would order a chicken salad and stuff like that all the time.
Mine too.
Yeah, they would
My
always order
mom,
salads
yeah.
and stuff. And for me, it's like, I don't got to eat that much. I want to get something
I want to
good.
get something deep fried, something good.
Yeah.
See, please stop saying "ah" so much. If you don't have a real word to say, it's better not to say anything.
I'm sure we both do that, but like just now, I just did it. You're trying to think, like I said before, you're trying to think of what you're going to say and things like that, and it's really hard.
I don't think we do that a lot. I don't.
I'm sure we do.
I
I'm
think-
sure we do that a lot, and we just don't realize it. But what I'm saying is, neither one of us are professional broadcasters.
No, I didn't
You know.
go to school for this. I think we do pretty good.
Yeah,
I think we do pretty
we're
good.
not newscasters. We're not interview people. We're not Barbara Walters. You know, we're not those people that are professionals.
Although I
at
see
doing
myself as a Barbara Walters, I could interview anybody. I would be a good interviewer.
That. I'm ticked off in the 20 minutes.
I would, because I would ask all the...
You weren't supposed to ask that. That was in the agreement. Oh, was it? Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, well, I just forgot that part. I don't feel like we say that too often. I feel like this person may have stumbled on a review where maybe we were having an off day, you know?
Or just
Everybody...
didn't know what to say.
Everybody has an off day, or maybe the flavor. Some things, the flavor is so obscure.
We're trying to sit there and think about it.
We're like, what in the world have they done to this to make it taste this way? Or just like did I?
It's very common to do. I mean, it's very common.
Some cookies that we just reviewed, you're supposed to be guessing the flavor, and it's like, but they had no flavor. They really have no flavor. So it wouldn't surprise me in that video if we didn't say it a couple times during that video. I mean, we're humans. We're like you. Do you never say that at all? I mean, this. I think people expect perfection too.
Yeah, guess what?
You ain't gonna get it from me.
YouTube is not professionals. They're regular people.
They're yeah.
But for the most
part. Someone said, rubbing your hands together multiple times is annoying. Use a napkin.
You know, I try not to do that as much as I used to. Used to be people would comment about the sandpaper. And I try not to do that as much.
Which we thought was cute because it was her daughter said it, and it was very cute. Yes.
Well, no, other people had said I did that a lot.
That you rub your hands together, but this person actually said it's annoying.
Yeah.
Use a napkin, and I don't know that we should say the name of this person because we haven't said anybody else's name. But
the name is ironic.
The name has the word gloves in it. Like they use gloves all the time is their name. So they must have an issue anyway. They have a hand issue. They have something going on with their hands. Maybe they have sensory issues. There are stores that we go in, and there are particular people at the checkouts that you always see them use gloves. And it could be to hide something on their hands. It could be because they have a cut and they don't want to touch money and it get infected. Years, so. But other people, I think they do have sensory issues, and so they do have a problem with that. But I don't think Kevin rubs his hands.
I try not to do it as much. I mean, I'm sure I still get crumbs in my hands and we'll go like that. But not very often though. I've tried my best not to do that as much.
Yeah, I think he's done pretty well with that. More review, less talking and reminiscing about old videos. Just get to the focus of the video. Reviewing the pizza. Keep it short, sweet, to the point. It's almost like you have diarrhea in the mouth, not of the mouth. In the mouth.
I bet you anything that's coming from another TikTok shorts person.
I think a lot of people that do watch our videos and leave comments, I think you all genuinely like us. I think you like us. And from what I can see through most of the comments, I like you all too. I really do. And I look forward to seeing comments from you all the time. When I don't see a comment from people for a week, like I'll start to worry what's going on with this person, and because I'm so used to seeing comments. This sounds like someone who doesn't know us and doesn't, they want to keep it that TikTok style.
Yeah, I'd say they were looking for a specific thing, a certain pizza, and they watched the video and they were like, I just wanted to know what the pizza tastes like. I didn't care about all the other stuff. And it's like, well, then you do go find a short or a TikTok video.
I think it's interesting too that I found something interesting about TikTok that I don't think people realize is that when people are doing YouTube videos and TikTok videos and Instagram videos, they're eating the same thing and they're just editing the videos in a different way to make it look like it's the first time they're trying it when it's not. It could be the second or third time they're trying it, but it's the first time they're trying it for TikTok. So I really studied because I was curious, how are they doing this? How are they doing this video for TikTok and they're doing the same video for YouTube, but it looks like they're trying it for the first time. It looks like they would have to buy 2 sets. They're not. For TikTok, it's very easy to get away with turning the food around and showing it at a certain angle for the camera to make it look like you've never had a bite of that before, when really you've already had a bite of that donut or cookie or whatever. So what I'm trying to say is, I think on TikTok, you're getting fooled a lot by these food reviews. I think you're getting fooled when they've already tried it for one video and they're acting like they're trying it for you for the first time. You know, I just think a lot of it is they're fooling you. It's set up. It's very, very contrived. Whereas that's not what we do on this channel. So if you know, if either you like it or you don't.
Again, we're trying stuff for the first time. We don't have a script. We don't have bullet points. We don't have anything to talk about.
Yes.
We're talking just off the cuff. These are live, kind of.
Yeah, and when a memory is sparked.
Yeah, and usually we're talking about if it's talking about a video we previously done, we're probably thinking, oh, we've done some other videos from this company. You could go watch those if you're interested.
Right.
Or, because you mention that all the time. Of course, we're going to mention videos you can go watch again. If it's from the same company, you might be interested.
And it might be beneficial to you.
Yeah. Some people actually put the links on the screen and have you click
on.
At least we're not that annoying.
Yeah, I'm not that annoying.
Unless
I don't do
YouTube
that.
does it automatically. We don't do it.
Yeah, I don't put any other video on the in the channel, but I know a lot of people do.
But sometimes we'll like you said, it'll just spark a memory of something from our childhood, or
like I know, like when we've reviewed the saltwater taffy. Anytime we review saltwater taffy, it brings back memories of Gatlinburg, of Tennessee, of vacation. We can't help it. It brings back memories, and I don't feel bad about bringing that up because I think other people have those same memories. But like if I'm eating a pizza and I bring up something about another pizza, then I'm probably trying to get you to go buy that other pizza. I'm probably trying to tell you that Motor City is a great pizza. Screaming Sicilian is a good pizza. Home Run Inn is a good pizza. I like to try to make that known during the videos. So that's why we bring things up like that. Is if I can help you, I want to help you. Then this is the last one. My God, their accent couldn't make this sound more awful. And I think...
Thank you for your comment.
Thank you for your comment. I think we got a comment. I think I mentioned in the last time we did these, somebody commented about my accent. And what I would say to you is I get it. I totally get it. I completely understand where our Kentucky accent is too much. And somebody asked me...
Yeah, but ours are very natural. There's somebody that's out there that's overdone. Like very hokey and fake.
Very fake. Yeah, and it's fake. It's not even a real accent.
Ours is real. This is how we talk.
Yeah, it's totally fake and it's overdone. And it's like... Do you not realize that they don't talk like, or they used to not talk like that at all, and now I think they do. If we're talking about the same person, I think they talk like that now just because it's become their thing, and so they probably do talk like that all the time now, but they didn't naturally talk like that. But somebody even asked me the question, why is Tammy's accent so much stronger than Kevin's? Well, how am I supposed to answer that? Because I don't even realize that I have an accent.
Hey, my mom was from about as country of a place you could get.
Country.
I mean, out
like
in a holler.
Yes.
Literally. You know, she was very country, but my dad was not necessarily as country. Dad was all about the being proper, you know.
Right, but anytime I hear his mom's voice in my head say his name, she says, Kevin. That's how she said it, Kevin.
Kind of like the Dolly Parton sound, you know, the accent like Dolly Parton has. That's what my mom always kind of sounded like.
Yes. But I think my sister's raised in the same house as me. And I think she has a very country accent, but I think it all depends on who you're around too. Mm-hmm. I think it's her husband has a very country accent, which there's nothing wrong with that at all. No, there's nothing wrong with that at all. But I think too, it depends on who you're around. Mm-hmm.
And I was around a lot of people at work that didn't have accents at all, so that probably influenced my speech some too. So
right. But if I have a country accent, I just don't notice it. No. I mean, this is the way it is, and I really do try my best to say words the way they're supposed to be said.
More so than I do. Sometimes I just whatever.
But the problem that we've come across with a lot of companies I mean,
especially when it's based on like this weird name that we've never heard before. It's almost like it's made up.
And they don't have commercials.
Yeah.
And if you go to their Instagram page to try to hear them say the name,
They never say their own name.
they know that they don't say their own name. They think that everybody knows is going to know how to say this weird name that you've even spelled weird.
Yeah.
And you've spelled it weird. It has this weird pronunciation, and then you don't say it in any of your videos.
No, you just jump right into it. Instead of introducing yourself, hey, I'm John from
Yeah,
blah, blah,
you're
blah.
assuming we know how to pronounce the name of your company. We don't. And so it does me no good to go to your Instagram. Then it just is what it is. So anyway, that is the video for this week. I saved them up, like I said, for a good long while. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Hopefully no one got offended, because we don't get offended. No. We really don't.
If this brown spot on my face grows teeth and lips, then I'll worry about it.
Or hair.
Or hair. If it starts growing hair out of it, I'll definitely go get it lasered or something.
But we really do appreciate it when you leave a comment, because it does help the channel. When you watch it, if you subscribe, if you click the thumbs up or the thumbs down, honestly, YouTube doesn't care. They don't care whether you get a thumbs up or a thumbs down. It still counts as engagement, but to leave a comment also counts as engagement. So this does not offend us at all.
No, we think they're funny.
9 times out of 10, I'm laughing. I'm getting a good laugh, and we're just laughing hysterically over it. I hope you enjoyed the video this week. If you have any comments, please leave them below, because we really do appreciate them. I know we've sat here, we've had a good time, we've laughed, but we really do appreciate your comments, and we appreciate you being here. So, and if you haven't checked out Kevin's Lunchtime Review channel, check it out, because it is good, and he doesn't try to waste your time at all. He's very quick. You can go down through the numbers and see that they're very, very quick videos. So, I hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you next week.